hit record just so that I don't forget. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. This is our bi-weekly team call. And this week, it's kind of like an SOS / planning for the rest of the year. And I want you guys to kind of think about, oh, I was going to say something before we got started. Oh, Super Saturday. So really quick, Super Saturday is in a couple of weeks. So October 29th weekend, depending on where you are, it can either be the 28th, 29th, or 29th and 30th. I can't, Jessica can shake or nod her head because I don't remember. Make sure that you check the Coach Heinlein office. These are amazing to go to. And I don't care if you bring your kids or if you don't have the money and you have to reach out to the person that's running it and say, please, can I go anyways? If you're like Jessica and I, we allow kids, if you don't have the money, we don't care. We just want you to come. And so reach out to your local Super Saturday. Make sure that you go. It's a great event. It's like Summit, but local. And so you meet people from all over, your local area. You hear tips, you meet people, you build relationships. And I am a huge introvert. And I went to my first one, I think a month before I signed, or after I signed up as a coach. And it was amazing. I sat in the corner, in the very back in the corner. I didn't know anyone. And then they did a dance afterwards that they were going to send to corporate. I snuck out at that time because there's no way that I was going to be doing that. But I have not missed one in the past 5.5 years. I truly think that they build your business and they help you connect with the bigger purpose. For a lot of us, we go around our daily life and we feel alone and we feel like as if no one quite understands, what we do. And it's great to get in a room with a bunch of other people that love Beachbody. So check your Coach Heinlein office. If you're local, if you're Nashville, Tennessee, Kentucky, anywhere touching the state of Tennessee, I hope to see you at mine and Jessica's. And it's going to be great. It's going to be a blast. And if you want to go to a Halloween party afterwards, that's adult only. It's also amazing. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Fourth quarter in your business. And if this is, who all is a first-time coach? Who all is 2016 coaches? Art. Charbon, no, you're not. Okay, so the fourth quarter, who put bag of burritos on their pretend? See, I can't even look at this. I'm gonna have to X out of that. Whoops. Anyways, so the fourth quarter is always the hardest in your business. People are checking out. They're going, for holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. That's whenever everything starts popping back off. Halloween, from Halloween on, it's like as if it's a big party every single day, right? And so you're going to be working a whole lot harder now than what you will be in the first and second quarter of your business. And just for the record, your business is broken up in quarters. That's when we get bonuses if you're 2-star and above. So fourth quarter starts late September until the end of December. So that's what a fourth quarter is considered. And so people are going to be checking out. They're going to be putting their Shakeology on hold. They might be telling you, no, let's wait until, until after Christmas because I have to buy presents. They're going to buy challenge packs and they're not going to do it. They're going to put it on the shelf and they're not going to look at it again because why would they start a program in the middle of holidays? So we're all going to be hearing this. And so I want you to be prepared. Be prepared that you're going to work harder this quarter than what you will any other quarter of your business. Every single year, this is always how it is. But what you're doing is you're setting yourself up for 2017. It doesn't mean that you're not going to make Success Club. It doesn't mean you're not going to make rank advancement. It doesn't mean that you're not going to make certain goals that you have by the end of the year. It means that if you really want it, you're going to have to work 100 times harder than what you would. And it will be worth it. It will be worth it 100%. But I always have to ask myself this. If you've been in the coach for a long time, if you're like brand spanking new, then this might not pertain to you whatsoever. But if you see no traction in your business right now, then what were you doing 3 to 6 months ago when you were a coach? Because this business is set up where you don't see immediate results. You are working hard right now, and then you're going to start seeing results 3 to 6 months down the road. And so if you feel like as if you've hit a lull, then I want you to go back to 3 to 6 months. Oh, I need to do screen share. What? I'm like going through my presentation without it. Hang on. All right. So what you do now will be felt in 3 to 6 months. So I want you guys to really kind of think about that. So you're getting ready for January. You're going to get a big burst. If you're working your business the way that you're supposed to right now, you're going to have this huge burst of energy come January. They're going to be ready to hop on. They're going to feel so bloated and so tired, and they want to be able to fit into their clothes, and you're going to be that expert. So I can think of the word. It is so important for you to be working and investing in relationships and becoming that expert to a lot of people right now so that you can see traction. So I want you guys to kind of think about that as we're going through this. Number one, we're going to talk about team spirit. And I know that you guys, like, people started jumping the gun last night, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to talk about this today. But so if you don't know what team spirit is, it's basically like Team Cup, if you've ever done Team Cup. But it's really different the way that it is. So how we're doing this now is we are signing up as an entire organization. We don't all, like, I don't collect your information. You are going to sign up. You're going to sign up under a group, and then you put in our team name and you put in my name as the founder. We have to have 20 members in order to be recognized. So that is very crucial. Make sure that you sign up, and you sign up the right way. Do not sign up as an individual, because then you're going to be listed as an individual, not as the team. So it's different from the Team Cup in that usually a Team Cup is a group of 5 or more, or five with only one diamond, lifetime diamond on it. The leader of that group will register the whole team. So I only register myself, and I give you my information for the rest. But so what happens is when you earn 1 Success Club point or 2 Success Club points whenever you sell a challenge pack, but we're going to make it simple and just say you sold 1 Shakeology Home Direct. You get 1 Success Club point. Now, and that will be like added to our Fierce Renegade pot. So that will be 1 spirit point. When we open up the challenge group, and we'll open up in the challenge group tracker app, need to get this right. If they log in 4 workouts with a photo, or Shakeology logs with a photo, only 4 times for the month of November, that doubles your spirit point. So if you had 1 Success Club point, and then your customer, so you sell a challenge, or you sell that Shakeology Home Direct, you add them, that person that bought that for the month of November, add them into the challenge group tracker app, then they start logging in their results and they hit that mark, then it doubles. So that would be 2 spirit points. So say that you sold 3 challenge packs, so that would be 6 points, because you get 2 points per pack. And they all did the requirements. They logged in their Shakeology, they logged in their workouts for the minimum, or they accepted the invitation into the challenge group tracker app. I don't know why that's always so long and hard for me to say. Then it doubles as well. So here's all the FAQs on it. If you need a little bit more information on it, it's FAQ 1725, I think. If not, we can find it. So how do you do this? How do you sign up? Because this is pretty crucial. minimum of 20 coaches registered as a team. You go to teambeachbody.teamspirit.com, click register, and register as a team. Do not register as an individual. Register as a team and register under Fierce Renegade and the founder as Jacqueline Tickle Smith, and then put in your info. So and we're going to talk about Core de Force in a second, but our Core de Force challenge group will be open on October 31st and will start on the 7th. So that way you can go ahead and start adding people in. They can start logging in their stuff. You can log in your stuff as well, and we can all hold each other accountable. Or if you want to break off into other teams, into smaller challenge groups, you totally can. It's just that we all have to register this way in order to be recognized as a big team, because you earn prizes on different categories. So it can be most spirit, it can be most success club points, it can be the most spirit points. And so we can set our dream, we can set our goals high. We just have to have a ton of people to sign up. So a ton of coaches to sign up just like this. And then you can break off into different challenge groups if you want to, or I will be hosting a big Core de Force one as well. So that's one thing that's super exciting and super fun, and we can kind of talk about it as we get further into it. You can go ahead and register now, so make sure that you do. Okay, so let's talk about Core de Force. And I'm going to be extremely honest with you guys. I can't see you guys, so I feel like I'm talking to my PowerPoint presentation. I was not going to do Core de Force. If you follow me on Facebook, you know that I love weights, I love Body Beast, I love Hammer and Chisel, and I love Sagi Kaleth. That's the only type of workouts I've done for the past 2 years. So I was not going to do Core de Force until I started looking at the results, and also realizing that the only way to make this workout program exciting is if I do it. So this is my job, and I want to really, really not enforce it and not push it, but I want to really kind of like impress this on you guys that if you want to see your volume go up, if you want to see Core de Force challenge group challenge pack sales, if you want to see Core de Force programs being sold under your account, you're going to have to commit 100% to this program. It's your job. It's your job to do new programs. It's your job to, you know, try out new things. I'm trying to move you guys up. So as you're going through this, if you have thought about not doing Core de Force, I want you to think again, and I want you to make that a no matter what. That as soon as we're able to buy our basic packs on November 1st, I want you to go ahead and buy it right then and there. Put your skin in the game and decide that you're going to do it to a T from start to finish. So you're going to take your before pictures, you're going to follow the container system, you're going to do every workout the way that it's intended, and I want you to document it. Because why do people follow us? They follow our journey, they follow our story, and it is so important to document every single thing. So we might not have a lot of people that immediately buy the challenge packs on October 31st. Like, we're not going to be sitting here and you're going to say, oh my gosh, Core de Force just launched, and you're going to have like an influx of people. They might want to see your journey as you're going. So you might have a couple of people that might be interested after we do the sneak peek, and they might buy something then. Or as you're talking about the meal prepping with the containers, as you talk about your first couple of workouts, as you talk about all these things, you're going to have people intrigued, as well as seeing real results happen from start to finish. So, and I kind of thought about this too. So, of course, we love Disney, hello, and we love Pirates of the Caribbean. And so I, of course, have been like intently watching Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Secrets, or something like that, whatever. It's super long. And so I started thinking about that if they just launched a movie and hoped that it did good and hoped that they made profit, then more than likely that they would not have succeeded. unless it was just a super amazing movie. But more than likely for movies, they have a launch, like they have a plan in place, right? You see snippet. Okay, so let's take Walking Dead. You see snippets, you see you know, stuff that's going to keep you going. You see posts, you see previews, you see all this stuff. So it's not that they go, hey, let's make a movie. Let's make Pirates of the Caribbean, and then we're going to just air it. We're just going to put it in the movie theater on this date, and we're not going to really talk about it until then. They bring you up. You know, they have a very strategic plan. And so that's how I want you to view Core de Force and basically all of the product releasements. Whenever we have a new product, I want you to treat it just like this. So, all right. So what is Core de Force? If you, there we go. If you have been basically under a rock, and I will also admit that I have not followed Core de Force as much because I was like, you know, I'm just not big into martial arts. I'm not really going to do it. So here's kind of a brief description of what I got off of Team Beachbody and reading other people's blogs and looking at the videos and the before and after pictures. So the basic pack will be $59.85. And it will be $44.89 for us because we get 25% off. Those will launch on November 1st. I will be sitting at my computer helping you guys along the way. Product launches are always so much fun. It's so nerve-wracking, but it is like a ton of fun at the same time. The challenge packs will launch on October 31st. They will be on sale for $140. You'll get the same thing. You'll get the basic kit. You'll get the nutrition packs. Pretty sure you get the containers, and I would assume a shaker cup as well. I should have put all that in. So it will be for $140. I do not want you to wait until October 31st in hoping that you're going to sell enough Core de Force challenge packs to make Success Club. We all know where we're going to be on October 31st, and it's getting ready for Halloween. All of us are moms, or we're going to be out going to parties, and we all know that we are not going to be sitting here on October 31st. So, and plus that just really cuts it really too close to home. So I want you to go ahead and get your Success Club points out of the way. I want that, like, to focus the rest of the week 100% on your Success Club points for October. And then that way we can start looking into our Core de Force launch. So how are we going to do this? What is our plan of action? How are we going to launch this workout program? So I've already created an events page. I actually created it last week, and I didn't share it with any of you guys. But so there's an event page already open for Core de Force. I will post the link when we get done with this. You will add friends, clients, whoever over onto this event page. Anyone that you think would be interested, anyone that you've talked to. I'm on the phone. Don't know. Anyone that has ever shown interest or that you think would be interested in this, maybe old clients. And I kind of go back and forth with this. I don't mean do a mass invite because I feel like that's still really kind of icky. Maybe if there's like a couple people you're like, oh man, I would love to have them to hop on and at least see, then maybe do a couple. But I would say mainly still do from your post and then invites like, hey girl, we're launching a brand new workout program. It's kind of like a kickboxing MMA style. And I immediately thought of you. Would you like to know a little bit more information about it? And so then you add them over onto the event page. Starting tomorrow, I will start posting transformation pictures like this because they're amazing. And any type of video that I can find, I will start posting daily on the event page. Our next sneak peek is October 24th, and this is crucial, guys. So everyone needs to try the Core de Force sneak peek on Monday the 24th. And videotape it, talk about it, share it on your wall, share it on the event page. That way people can see. I also found I think I screenshotted it too, and I'll post it in Fierce Renegade. I also found a great invite post that we can all kind of use as well that's gearing a lot towards the sneak peek. So record yourself from what you love. I will probably have to record myself 4 or 5 times because I'm literally that uncoordinated with stuff like this. But it will be fun. It will be a big sweat. So I will post daily. If you see anything, post daily as well with me. Anything to keep the excitement going. On October 31st, I'll post on how to order and to contact their coach for your specific link. So I will give them the basic rundown instructions, but they're going to have to contact you, or you're going to have a message already ready to go on the 30th or the morning of the 31st to send to your challengers. So then you will add your challengers to the Core de Force group that will open on November 1st, and we will start on November 1st, yeah, and we will start on November 7th, our challenge group, and it will run for the entire 30 days of Core de Force. Our next challenge group will be on December 5th. Like, can you believe that we're literally almost to the end of the year, called 21 Days to Christmas. And I think that puts us at ending directly on Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, when I kind of looked at it. So that might kind of be a little harder, but I think it would still be fun. And we can even do, you know, something like what Lisa's doing, where it's like, you know, attitude of gratitude. We can even kind of do something like that, even with it being in December. So that will be kind of fun too. I think that's it. So I hope that this helps, and I hope that it kind of helps you have a plan for the rest of the year. If you're not in our Recruit 20 People in 30 Days, we also have a Coach Basics program that will start on November 14th. So if you have new coaches between now and then you will also be able to add them into the Coach Basics program. Guys, this will be the hardest fourth quarter, but if what you want to achieve is something that you desperately want to achieve, like what I said earlier today about your roots, why are you here? What is your vision? Why, like, what is your main purpose? Then it's something to really kind of work towards. And to know that, you know, there are many seasons of this business. There are many seasons in our life. And sometimes it's going to be hard, and sometimes it's going to be easy, and sometimes it's going to be fun, and sometimes it's going to be interesting. And so embrace all of it, love all of it. And I want you guys to truly implement every single thing that I said. Register for Team Spirit. If you need the link, go back into Fierce Renegade. It's in there. Start pumping up Core de Force. So I'll post on the event page, or I'll send the event page so that you can click going. When you click going, then it shows up on in your friends' newsfeed. Y'all know that? So like when you click going on Coach Open House, then even people that you haven't invited will see, and they'll be like, well, what is she going to? So click going on Core de Force. You never know who it might draw in just by clicking going, which is so funny. Commit to buying Core de Force on November 1st, 100%. And if you have to start saving between now and November 1st, do it. Lay out how you need to save up 40. Oh, it's free shipping too. So roughly about $50 for coaches. How do you need to save for that for the next couple of weeks before it launches on November 1st? Make sure that you have Success Club locked in now so that that's something that you don't have to worry about, and that you can focus 100% on Core de Force when it launches. Remember, it's not, you can't hope for this to do good. You're going to have to truly get in there, commit, share, and also invite to it. Treat it truly like a business, because it is your business, and commit to Core de Force, commit to sharing about it, commit to posting about it, commit to inviting about it, and let's truly bring up this product the way that it should be and make it tons of fun. So I'm going to open it up for questions if there are any. And all you do is just click unmute. And if not, then we can be done. Charvon, did you have one? Can you click unmute? Here, I'll unmute. Okay, there you go. Now go.
Is the event page that you're creating for Quarter Force going to turn into like a challenge group, or is it just a promotional thing?
It will be just a promotion. So for the next 2 weeks, I'll post daily on it, like, you know, videos that I have found on the Quarter Force page, transformation pictures, just to kind of keep the excitement going. I would say only invite the people that have actually bought the product, whether it be a challenge pack or the product, into the challenge group tracker app. Some fun things that happen is that when other people see that someone else is buying something, then they're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be left behind. And so then they'll order it as well. So that's kind of in hopes of it. As far as the event, because I was like, why do people do event pages and then do a group? Like, that's so silly to me. But I think that's kind of the basis behind it, is to kind of get that excitement going before it starts.
Okay.
Is everyone else good? Anyone else have questions?
I have a question. It's kind of, okay, this is not specifically about Quarter Force, but you do the Fierce Renegade Fit group. And so do you always just add all of your challengers in there always? Like, does that work well for you? Do people get like annoyed? Because I wanted to start doing that with my people. I just didn't know, like, do you always add every single person into that group that's like even a free member?
Yes. And you know, I hadn't done it for a long time. I actually just started back, I think after I talked to Miriam, like a month or so ago. And so what I do is I add people that maybe just have a free account, or they're old challengers. When we're done with our regular group, then I'll add them over there just for added accountability and support if they feel like as if they need it. But no one's ever complained. I always kind of feel like, if you don't like getting notified in the group, then you can either turn off the notifications or you can leave. I mean,
do you, so that's not like your regular challenge group? Because like I was going to start using it as just like my regular challenge group to keep people interested, because I have a group like that already and nobody ever posts in it.
So I did this past challenge group, I did do it in there.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's why I was thinking like
I would tag them. So I kind of like mess around with it. I never have one set way in challenge groups.
Sure,
it depends on what I feel for that month.
Okay, cool. I'm just wondering if you had.
And then it kind of depends on like the person. Like a lot of women that I work with, they're really quiet, and they don't want to be like in a big group. It's really hard for them to even talk to me. And so a lot of them will just message me back and forth, or I'll message them on Mondays. And so sometimes I'll do like a super small group with them in hopes that they'll talk, or I'll just do a group in there and just tag them in it and keep it kind of running, and then send them messages as well on Monday.
Cool. Yeah. Sounds like you're, yeah.
Does anyone else have any questions? All right. Everyone excited? All right. You guys have a great rest of the night. Let me hit unrecord.